liquor, booze, alcohol, whatever you would like to call it, it has remained part of our society from when the Egyptians first made wine. And as a parent in today's society, you would want to protect your children from the harmful effects of alcohol and the many problems associated with it. But what if I told you the best way to protect your child was not to shelter them from alcohol, but to introduce them to alcohol and teach them alcohol responsibility? But some of you may wonder, is it okay for a child or young adult to consume alcohol with parent supervision? In short, yes, it is. And here's why. To shelter your child from alcohol, it allows others to teach, or sometimes not teach them at all, about alcohol. At high school parties where alcohol can be present, and where peer pressure most certainly is, this can have disastrous results as your child is being taught by other young adults who don't know any better. As a clinical psychologist said in an interview with journalist Patricia Kozika, sometimes they want to be the kid's best friend as opposed to the parents. It then becomes much more difficult to set limits and boundaries. Not teaching your child about limits and leaving it to their friends can accidentally lead to alcohol poisoning and sometimes even death. But according to the Journal of Studies on Alcohol and Drugs, in an article, it is actually the opposite. In the article titled, "Providing Alcohol for Underage Youth, What Message Should We Be Sending Parents?" written by Avgu Kanak, PhD, and several others. Parental supervision is generally associated with an increased adolescent alcohol use, and in some instances, increased heavy episodic drinking, as well as higher rates of alcohol-related problems. This is simply not the case. I conducted my own survey with my family during a family reunion, and those who said were sheltered from alcohol when growing up also admitted to drinking at parties thrown by their friends, and kept up this habit even when attending college, as well as tending to drink more and more often than others at the reunion. Though this issue is not as black as white as one may seem, many factors go into early onset adolescent drinking. From the Journal of Adolescent Health, author Christy Long Foley, PhD, and her associates write, adults' approval of alcohol use is highly correlated with youth drinking behavior and has differential effects on adolescents' alcohol use depending on the social context in which the alcohol is provided. This means that yes, parental approval has an effect on adolescent alcohol use, but depending on the social context in which it is provided. In one's own home, limits can be set and your child will feel no pressure to drink, but at a party, it is the opposite. In conclusion, parents should allow their children or young adults to consume small amounts of alcohol under their supervision. It is 100 times better and safer than leaving it to their friends who don't know any better. It allows the parents to teach their child about setting limits and responsible drinking. You don't have to shelter your kid from alcohol and drinking. Just inform them on how to drink it safely. Thank you for your time.